It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing this world. It's a song for the poor who is facing suffering. It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing this world. It's a song for the poor who is facing suffering. Young Police Channel from Jamaica. Big up, Rastafari. Everton Blender said that.
Yeah, so right now you're looking at a man, his name is Javon Pinck. Yeah man, Javon Pinck, and he's wanted in New York for the murder of Javon Jamison. Yeah man, and we want this man off the street, we want him out like now. Javon Pinck is wanted by NYP for the brutal murder of Javon Jamison. Pinck, along with an accomplice, gunned down Jamison outside the Pure Lounge nightclub in Queens, New York on April 8, 2023. Jamison, a 23-year-old from North Lauderdale, Florida, was shot multiple times and succumbed to his injuries at Jamaica Hospital. And Jamaica Hospital is not in Jamaica, it's in New York, so them kill him in America. So Pinck is currently on the run and believed to be hiding in Jamaica. His accomplice, Christopher King, has already been arrested and charged with murder. Second time now, him charged with murder, you know. King, you know, in New York, you know. So Pinck is described as black, look like frog. I mean, 5 feet, 10 inches and 220 pounds with a scar on his left cheek, or you can say face. So if you have any information on Pinck whereabouts, please contact 119 in Jamaica and let the police know that this carousing is wanted by the police in New York, and they would issue the warrant to extradite him. There's an extradition warrant out for him this month. So please, we're begging you, we're beseeching you. Use your conscience, please, for once. Don't follow the criminal-minded Jamaicans, man. Protect criminals. Because, look, the same boy that you're protecting today, tomorrow he might turn on you. Alright, so moving on to today's video. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madden. Moving on to our video. Yes, as you know, yesterday, we had SSP Steve McGregor on the Jamaica Young Police Channel. I know him from I was at the Jamaica Police Academy. So, I was talking with a viewer, one of the Patreon members, and they were saying that it wasn't an interview, it was a conversation. And for him to introduce himself to the Jamaican people, especially people in the Kingston Central constituency where he's running to become the next member of parliament. As you know, we are the Jamaica Young Police and born and raised in a PMP community, and we have seen everything. And that's the reason why we have called the PMP a criminal organization, because of the things that they have done. If you really love black people, you wouldn't be there are these destructive things that destroy them, that the PMP is for. You're sending 2,500 young men to Cuba, return, and for them to terrorize and kill their own black people. And I could go on and on. I have seen it in the police force and all kind of things. The genocide of the people at the Eventide. I am totally against that. I don't care who you support. I just believe in each person supposed to enjoy their rights, their human rights. So as you're looking right now at your LCD, whether it's on the phone, TV, computer, or laptop, you see a man at the top. The man, his name is Dayton Campbell, and below him is Mark Golding, that are the foreigner, and Lisa Anna. You know Lisa Anna, she's beautiful. You know that. She know that majority of the men them in Jamaica, if they get the chance to hold her, you know when I talk, when you hold her and take it like how Mark Golding will female wife and take it, yeah, them would have glad, yeah, because she's beautiful. You can't take that from her. But although she's beautiful, she's dangerous still. So you know Mark Golding and LGBTQ plus policies will allow Dayton Campbell to use this bathroom with Lisa Anna. And this madness away Jamaican people. Yeah, what will tell you that now? You know that in America, where the Democrats, them tell you say a man can become woman. So that's why you say them have Dayton Campbell all over on social media just like a woman. With him masculinity. So if you love yourself and you love the truth, in Jamaica Young Police Channel is the place to be. But if you don't, nobody come over here because I want to babysit or powder people. So as a people, black people, we often struggle to see truth objectively. It is easy for many to accept lies when they come from a white man than they would come from someone of their own race. Especially when that white man is a notorious liar. Yeah, like Mark Golding, the big belly British man. Sadly, this bias blinds us from recognizing the deceit happening right under our noses. We have seen this in Jamaica, where a man named Mark Golding, born in Britain, has sold us a narrative. And many of us, especially black Jamaicans, have bought it without question. You know, in last year, Mark Golding, Peter Bunting Golding, Duncan Sutherland, and the others in the PMP. Yeah man, come out and congratulate 2 man. Say, hey, open up, yeah man, we're glad to now open up on a body. Yeah, one hour now open up on a body and you take it like a woman. Yes, and I tell them happy anniversary, and I don't remember them name, but I did a video about it. So you know, no pushback from the people in that party. None. People them from Jonestown Jungle, them places where them tell us them kill Batman, you know. Yeah, them kill him, man. We're not promoting no violence, you know. We are telling us that's how them say. And them music and them kill him, man. But Mark Golding, that gummy beer, I tell black people, open up your body and take it like a woman. No uproar, nothing. Because so them say they are sheeps. People them can't think. That's me, that's why them don't like me. Because I was born and raised in a PMP community. It's like when you're from a PMP community, you lose your mind and you just go with the lies. I can't do that. As for me, this is what Mark Golding, that I be gummy beer selling. I can't accept that kind of life. You understand? So we have seen this in Jamaica. We have a man named Mark Golding, the gummy beer born in Britain, has sold us a narrative that many of us, especially black Jamaicans, have bought into without question. Mark Golding is no friend to the black community. Mark Golding tell, one of the biggest lie him tell, say, his ancestors came to Jamaica as slaves. And when I say none of the PMP intellects them are elites come out and say a lie him I tell, no white people don't come to Jamaica as slave. And because these people are corrupt, if you are not corrupt, nobody can corrupt you. They and Jackson Miller, Bossy Slave, Oral Tracy, and the likes. Come out, educate the people them. And some of your favorite blogger, as them call them. Them say I don't mean them I call blogger boy and them thing there. So that kind of clear up. So we appreciate that. I know we them I call blogger boy them say. And them say the blogger know who them at all. So we're glad for that. So thanks to the response from the people them from Taspen. Them say I know we them I call blogger boy. Because them have respect for it. So there's a dangerous tendency in Jamaica to revere people from foreign lands, particularly white people, even when their actions don't align with our best interests. It's a pattern rooted in colonial history, where the colonizers' words are seen as gospel and the truth, no matter how uncomfortable, becomes something we choose to ignore. One of the most disturbing things about Golden's influence is the way he uses his position to push an agenda that undermines the values and beliefs that should matter most to us as a people. Take, for example, his controversial statement regarding gender and sexuality. Mark Golden, that's Gummy Bear, along with his political allies, promotes harmful ideology that pushes men to be able to adapt to the role of women, and for the LGBTQ plus agenda to be prioritized in a way that put the safety of our children at risk. Remember that Ronnie Twaits and his cousin, Dr. Caroline Gomes, they were pushing this agenda in the school, and it's Rasta that found out. But the same Rasta, them support the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, same way. Now we're seeing it's a recurring thing with these people. Them just not ashamed. I see me, once you do something and it go against me, my core belief, me can't support you, period. What we need to recognize is that this agenda is not benign. It's a part of a broader movement that attempts to reshape our society and the world in ways that ignore the very real cultural and historical context of our people. We have been told for years that Jamaica is one of the most homophobic nations on the earth, on planet Earth. Yet, when individuals like Golden speak openly about promoting policies that would have a profound impact on our children's safety, our response as a nation has been alarmingly passive. Let's be clear. Let's be clear here. The push for these policies isn't just about tolerance or equality. It's about creating an environment where the lines between male and female are blurred, to the point where even the most basic concept of biology and common sense are thrown out the window. And while this might sound extreme, consider what's at stake. Imagine your daughter sharing spaces with individuals who are biologically male, as well as in America and other parts of the world, but have been allowed to use women's bathroom or locker room. That's the attack on women. This is the reality that Golden's policies would create. We cannot stand and let this happen without speaking out. So now let's reflect on history. Our ancestors, black. When I do the Punnett Square, as me, the Punnett Square would be 75% African, 25% European. That's my father and mother. Yeah, but everybody else black. One of my other grandmother, she black, but she black, but she a browning. She no white like my other grandmother. So that I 75 in a Punnett Square. So now let's fast forward. Our ancestors endure horrors under the brutal hands of colonialism. They were enslaved, humiliated, and subjected to unspeakable abuse. They were torn apart physically and mentally by a system that sought to dehumanize them. The legacy of that abuse is something we carry in our bones, in our very identity as Jamaicans, and yet we are being told by people like Golden, Gummy Bear, to accept the very same practices that were used to oppress us. Could you imagine telling the Jewish people to forgive the Nazis, to accept them as equals and not hold them accountable for their crimes? Of course not. But yet here we are being asked to accept the ideological descendants of those who oppress our ancestors. People who had used sexual violence and manipulations as a tool of domination. We need to recognize the danger of this ideology and call it for what it is. This isn't about opposing a single policies of individual. It's about standing up for our dignity, for our children, and for the future of Jamaica. The LGBTQ plus agenda being pushed by Mark Golden and the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization is not about freedom or equality. It's about control and the gradual erosion of our cultural values. We need to educate ourselves, stand firm, and demand that our voice be heard. We cannot afford to remain silent. Jamaica is a nation built on resilience, on the strength of our people. It's time to recognize that we are being manipulated and it's time to fight back. So it is critical for us, black people, Jamaicans, to wake up and see the manipulation at play. For far too long, we have been conditioned to blindly follow the narrative set by those who do not have our best interest at heart. We have been sold a false sense of loyalty to individuals who do not understand our struggles or our history. People like Mark Golding, that's Gummy Bear, who use their influence to push an agenda that compromise our values and safety of our children. We cannot afford to ignore the implication of these policies and the harm they can bring. This is not about tolerance or equality. It's about preserving our culture, our identity, and the well-being of our future generations. We must reject the lies, stand up for the truth, and demand that our voices be heard. We can't continue to let those who have never lived our reality dictate what is best for us. The time has come for us to reclaim our power, to say no to the erosion of our values and to the fight for a Jamaica that stands strong in its identity. One that refuses to be swayed by foreign agendas and individuals who seek to divide us. It's time to stop being manipulated by the lies of those who would use us to bow to their will. Let's stand firm. Yes, stand firm. That's a PMP slogan. Stand together and make sure that our future is shaped by the truth, not by deception. The future of Jamaica depends on us. We cannot allow this big belly white man from England, Mark Golding, that's Gummy Bear, to come and take over our country. If you see what is happening in America, it's an immigrant, a man from South Africa, control America, the brain of a white American, because they are uneducated. These are people who vote, them who vote and eat, no vote for policies. But yet, when they come on to both sides of the aisles, anyway the black man turn, he might get joke. So he might get the wickedest joke right now from Donald Trump. Whilst the joke them used to get from the Democrat, the oppression, where your child go to school and then your child can go to school as a boy and come home and I tell us I'm a girl. Cause them madness there. Them are impart and then you have Pinck go to school say them a cat. And them have sun, box with sun and all kind of thing them say. I don't know, that's how them say on the news. You want Fox News and them thing there. Them people are liars still don't know, we don't know. You understand? So we can't allow that to happen in Jamaica. Where children them go to school, come home and I tell us them a cat and then man, big long seed man, go in a bathroom with their daughter in a Jamaica. And I call Lisa and a pretty. But him name dating can be want to share bathroom with her. All them thing there is just madness. So I want to support them thing there. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police Channel. Out. And remember, before we leave, remember if you don't subscribe to the channel, subscribe and share the video. Share the video with a friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mama, papa. And remember to give the video a thumbs up. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police Channel. Out for good.